Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Tribe, our 101 Dalmatians challenge tribe, where the only challenge is to have 101 creatures with absolutely any traits that have white bodies and black spots. And we had quite the major event last time. We actually had several major events happen at once, one of which is this guy right here, the very devious back of this rogue. An albino rogue has come in, and you guys, if we get albino genes inside of our tribe, we're in trouble because that albinism does not allow for any other patterns, and that would be very bad. And he also has crippled paw and spiky body, so he would be really hard to fight. Somebody is going to take some damage defending our tribe from him, and he's got a lot of life left, so it's not like we can just easily outlive him and not have to worry about this awful creature. But he has given Lizera a child, and so I'm going to go ahead and have her straight up make a nest and just go ahead and give birth. I feel like, and we'll grab this rabbit in our frustration, because I feel like the creatures who become pregnant with rogue children would like have their child almost immediately because it would be such a surprise. And then I'm worried that this rogue is actually, and normally, by the way, the arrival of this rogue would have been like a huge positive event in a different one of our tribes, the Ukir tribe. The Ukir tribe would have heralded the arrival of an albino male, especially a very fertile albino male, as the return of Yuki/Lala, their gender swapping fertility god, and the only requirement there is that there's high fertility and that the god is an albino. So that is really great for different tribes, but it just reminds me how fun it is how we have such different cultures and such different stories develop from tribe to tribe. Because here, this guy is just bad news bears, especially because he has the genes that could really mess up an entire line of our Dalmatian family tree. So we're going to try to chase him away. Let's go ahead and see. I think that Tekel, I think, would go after him. The problem is whoever is going to attack him is going to end up actually getting hurt. So I think what we'll do, we're going to remove the leech, and I wonder if Akor would be able to get over there. He has heard the cry of his family. They're being accosted. I think that would agitate him. I think Lemon Drop. I'm going to send Lemon Drop on over, and he might actually lend a hand in chasing away this rogue. He's got 4 attack. That should be plenty. So I think that Akor ran over. Let Lemon Drop know what's going on. Lemon Drop's going to try to get over there. Dusha I actually cannot use. Okay, Tekel, quick. Get Lizera pregnant, and we're going to have this poor new little Circe. She is actually the adoptive mother of these 2 children because Nikki and Aito have been left motherless after the events, recent events. Calico is going to jump over. We'll have Circe run over here to Fessa, where she can kind of stay out of the way. Calico is going to come and help, and Tekel is going to go ahead and get his mate pregnant and then jump over and guard the line, and we're going to get rid of this rogue. I think that Tusk is very concerned about this series of events as well. So, but Tusk is another one of our Dalmatians, and I just worry. All right, he's going to help defend the females too. So we've got a couple males lined up to defend our females, and I think that they're going to take him out. And little Circe will try to make herself useful by doing what she can. She can attack, so if he gets close enough, she can attack, but I don't think she really wants to have a mate with that guy, so hopefully that won't happen. And Fessa is going to have another child. So we've got this rogue on the run, if you ask me. Hopefully he won't be able to get those sneaky genes into our tribe. If he does, it might take a little while to remove them again, so hopefully we'll be able to get rid of the sneaky guy. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on him. And then we're going to come down here where Zolu has now been bleached, and Anala is actually old enough to be able to have a child. So she's going to remove that leech, and Anala and Zolu we have been keeping an eye on for quite a while because they have good immunity and they both have fishing tail. And we're hoping they will have children who will hopefully end up with being able to get webbed paw so that we can have water body eventually. So let's go ahead and have Anala have the mate of her choice. And then Zolu, let's see, he's going to come up and get these berries for now. We do need to start assigning our creatures to, the rogue is chasing us down again. Calico, get him. Get him, Calico. If you have any children, Calico, I hope they have Claw. I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe I should have mutated in the Barina Claw, which is in the family tree for who knows what reason. I have no idea. We've never invited a Barina into this tribe, but I'm not gonna question it. All right, we're going to have little Zenny jump down here. Her mom, Lucilla, is going to jump over, gather up some food, get ready to have another child. Danica is worried. I think Dune is going to be very worried because his aunt Ame has just discovered another poisonberry patch, and Dune does not want his children to accidentally eat that, so he's going to go destroy that in a second here. We're going to get as much food as possible, but since we don't have any poison-fanged creatures, we can't use those poisonberry bushes, so I wanted to go ahead and destroy them, since the family does have rumors of ancient ancestors who suffered picking from those berry bushes, and they don't want to see their children accidentally eat some. Alright, let's see. Where'd that rogue go? Another Dalmatian! Yes, you guys, look at this. So we have little Cora. Ooh, and I actually am partial to the name Cora. So we're going to go ahead and leave her name as it is. Let's check out her genes. Come here, my little one. So that makes 4 Dalmatians. We only have 90 plus more to go, and we just have to feed all of them too. So she's got a claw and a fishing tail, pretty good attack, pretty good cracker jaw as usual, so we can crack things open. B and star immunity. So G and A, so Dusha could actually be her mate, and they would have 100% Dalmatian children, and Dusha has webbed hind legs, so yeah, that might actually work out very, very, very well in our favor. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna keep Cora with Dusha, and they should be able to have lots of healthy, happy children. Speaking of having happy children, let me have Anala go ahead and make a nest right here. I think she would just nest next to this spot because, can I get him? Ooh, what the heck? I had no idea that his fishing was high enough just to go ahead and casually like grab a Razorina. That's really cool of you, Zolu. Zolu's gonna splash around to try to help out there. I don't think Lemon Drop, yeah, unfortunately there doesn't really seem to be a mate for Lemon Drop just yet. Whoa! What the heck? We just had twins! The arrival of rogue twins is not how I expected things to go today. Oh my goodness. This is a little exciting, to say the least. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't expect to end up with rogue twins, but Lazira, I'm so sorry. How are her children? How did they turn out? Unfortunately, Rira has G and G immunity, so she's a little unhealthy, but she does have poison fang recessive. Goodness. And then we have Jovan, who has home and G immunity. That's such a pity that Rira is sick. I was hoping maybe that poison fang, maybe Lemon Drop can take her under his wing in the future and they could have some healthy children. Unsure. Let's see. Actually, Lemon Drop, I think, was going to... Yeah, Lemon Drop's going to become mates with Zenta. So before I forget that, let me send Zenta over here. And Lemon Drop can actually maybe do some hunting. Whoa! Did you see how many bunnies just showed up out of nowhere? All right, there we go. Lemon Drop has grabbed some bunny meat to share with Zenta, and they actually make a great pair. They should hopefully have lots of healthy children. We need to give Lemon Drop the black pattern to pass on to his kids. And if they have any children, there's a good chance that they could have webbed hind legs. Do I want to make them swimmers? Fishing tail and swimming tail are both there. Yeah, they're good on immunity, and they're good on the base pattern being white. Really, the only traits we need, that's one of the reasons I love this challenge, is that we're only focusing on cosmetics for the challenge part of it, and all the other traits we can kind of have fun with and just ease up a little bit and throw this in here, throw this in there, and kind of see what we end up with. We might put in a webbed paw because we're very close. In fact, I think we're so close to unlocking water body. Let me go ahead. Whoa! That's where Ari went. Well, guess what? I think that she can actually swim away from the Barina and he can't get us. Ha! That's awesome. All right. Well, I think we just unlocked water body. We did. And in order to assign water body to anyone, though, they need to have webbed paw or they need to have swimming tail. And Lemon Drop, Lemon Drop has swimming tail. Boom! We're going to try to get a water body child in on this one. That would be really cool. And, should I go ahead and try? I might try putting in web paw. Oh, look, Gills is there. Oh my gosh, because we unlocked water body? What the heck? Oh my gosh, we might have some guild children too. That would be amazing. Let's keep claw, runner's leg. I can't really decide what I would want to put in. Maybe just black patterning to make sure they are Dalmatian. Maybe fishing tail to make sure they can fish if they get water body. Let's assign fishing tail. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll wait till they have a child and then we'll see what the result was. All right. Meanwhile, over here, has the rogue vanished? Unfortunately, that nasty rogue has vanished into thin air and we have no idea where he has gone. But thankfully, he can no longer harass Seri, who will jump up here, and Seri will kind of take care of watching over the young children. Aito will jump over here. And we do need to get a new mate for Tusk now because he is no longer able to mate with the mate he used to have. And actually, Lazira is a good mate for him. Yeah, Tusk and Lazira are actually perfectly lined up. Lazira has suffered through so much because unfortunately she did get attacked by, well, attacked is a strong word. She had a ill-fated event with a rogue, but she's got a couple twins that definitely makes her very appealing to the tribe because she's the first one to really have twins this generation. So let's have Takel move over, and he and his mate Fessa are going to continue their rush of having lots of babies. And I think Takel will kind of stay up here. There's the rogue! No! Sissy, I'm so sorry! I think that would have just driven Calico absolutely mad with rage, and they're gonna chase him down. If I could risk Tusk, I would actually go ahead. But I think that Lazira just does not want to have this happen to her again. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have her get ready to have a baby and jump into the nest, and she can console Sisira. Because now we're going to end up with a child that Sisira definitely didn't end up thinking she would have. Oh my goodness. And we'll have Tusk jump up here. He's slipping through the grasses. Oh, curse this rogue. He's causing so much damage. Well, damage is a strong word. He's causing so much chaos amongst our genetics. And Nikki, I think Nikki will swim across the waterway where she has sniffed out some pretty awesome. I almost hit the time pass thing because I'm jumping between the new version of the game where that is where you look for your senses, and this version of the game where that's where you pass time. So if I accidentally pass time before all of our stuff is up, I apologize because I'm jumping between like 3 different main versions of Niche. It can get a little tricky sometimes. So Nikki, I'm gonna send across the way to kind of hang out with her aunt for a little while. And Nikki, could she be a good mate for Lemon Drop? Yeah, I'm gonna send Nikki down, and she and Zinta can be nest sisters and share some nests together under this tree. That'd be a fantastic way to gather up more food. All right, well, poor Sisira. Can I give her anything? Let's try giving her like better eyesight. We're gonna give her claw, so maybe one day her children can defend themselves. Oh, she already had claw, dang it. Well, I didn't mean to do that then. And we're gonna go ahead and give her let's go ahead and give her white fur. We'll give her normal eyesight, so hopefully her children will have better eyesight. There we go. All right, and then nope, sorry, Sissy, there we go. There we go. All right, this is also the version of Niche where you can accidentally rename your creatures S at any time. All right, another Dalmatian! I think that counts. If it's beige-ish, like white and beige, I think that counts. We have another one. Oh my gosh, we're really actually making some progress on this challenge. I am so happy. And we're gonna use the name Sujiri, which means hunter. So I love this little collection on our name list because there's not only the names, but then there is like the meaning of the name. Defender, hunter, hunting leopardess is what this name means, and it's a female name, so Sujiri, which I think would fit her very well. And she can actually be a mate with her brother, as weird as that sounds, Zen. I actually think they'd make a great pair being raised up over here next to the swampland and learning how to protect themselves by the swampland and exploring the edges. And they also have some good genes where they should hopefully have some children who will end up, in fact, we need to make sure that he has spots because he has no pattern on. Like that's his current gene. So hopefully they'll have some spotty healthy children on this side of the island, which would be quite awesome. All right, meanwhile, Ame is getting ready to pass on, so I think she's going to jump down here and spend her final moments contemplating the course of her life. And then we're going to go ahead and have Dune say goodbye to the aunt that he has spent so much time with and reassure her that everything's going to be okay by getting rid of those poison berries so his children don't accidentally eat them. And then we'll have little Zendai come down, and she's going to work on eating some of these nuts down here. And then Lucila, I'm going to have her jump over here for once and kind of clear this area out, and we'll have her have another child next time. Oh my goodness. So that gives us 1 Dalmatian, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dalmatians, and a bit of drama, just the way I love it. Well, all right, guys, let's see where that rogue has gone. We are going to get him. We are so going to get him. Oh my goodness. Hey, he's chasing us. The Spirina is actually chasing us, so we're gonna need a little bit of defense. Oh, look at this, Sissy! Wow, look at the shoulders on this guy. He is so cool. I love his shoulders. Okay, we're gonna name this guy, let's see, Nasii. I really like that name a lot. Thank you guys so much for your fantastic niche names. His name is going to be Nasii. I can't really see his name. Inasi. So, let's see. Yeah. Inasi is his name. He has digging ability. He's got cracking ability, so because of his cracker jaw, which is just so dominant. And he is a healthy young male, so that makes me happy. And then we actually have a really lovely little one, Rarila. I actually like her name, so we're gonna leave her name Rarila, because she is quite rare since she has beautiful violet eyes. And I feel like that would definitely be very appealing to the tribe, even if she isn't exactly super healthy. She definitely looks really lovely with those purple eyes. Nobody else has purple eyes. All right. And meanwhile, the other rogue children have black eyes, and they're twins that just kind of stare into space, so they can be a little bit off-putting. Then we've got, oh my gosh, I actually love this patterning. Look at her. Isn't she so precious? Oh my goodness, she's literally like a chocolate chip cookie dough. Oh, we're gonna name her Tavi. So this is Tavi from the name list, and she looks just like a chocolate chip cookie, and she looks like she has the angry cat eyebrows. Oh my gosh. I think Tavi is like one of the bossiest of our creatures. Even though she was just born, I just feel like she has an innately bossy personality, so I absolutely adore her. And then down here we have little Simi. Ooh, and I like her name too. I think I'm gonna leave her name Simi, because that's a pretty awesome name and it seems to fit her personality. Her father is Zolu. She looks just like her father, but she has a webbed paw. Boom! That's very lucky. That means that she will actually be able to be assigned the water body trait. So we're definitely going to give that to her. And we are also going to give her the black pattern trait, so that hopefully her children will be appropriately spotty Dalmatians. All right, so let's see. Anala, I think you're having an absolutely fantastic time of it. We're going to have Zolu jump up. Anala is going to go ahead and just get herself another new nest. Oh yes, and Zolu managed to dig up a worm. Fantastic. And then we are going to get away from the predator. I think that Ariri is a little annoyed about it, so she's going to give him a couple good punches before she goes. And the predator's presence would scare Nikki down to where Lemon Drop is going to be currently showing off the new family tree, where he has attracted the attention of young Zenta. She's not old enough to have a mate yet, but I think Lemon Drop was impressed, and they've started up a friendship that will warp into more. And meanwhile, Nikki is fleeing for her life down to the south, away from the predator. So she'll bump into Lemon Drop, and they'll start a good little branch over there. And I feel like Dusha, he's a really cool guy, and he can also breed. Yeah, he can also breed with Anala. So we're going to send him down, and he's going to help take care of some of the berry bushes, guard the children. We haven't had a blue bird in quite a while, though. And then we've got Rira and Rovan. And I think these two might kind of have a wandering urge in them. And Rira is protecting that bunny. That's the cutest thing. I just get the feeling that these two, born as twins and born with the G, like Rovan technically would be able to stay, but I feel like they have a wandering urge, so they're actually going to head out, and I'll send them wandering across the island. They just were immediately born knowing that they're a little different, and they don't feel ostracized. They just don't feel like they fit in, so they're going to go explore together. It's going to be their thing. And where has that rogue gone? Okay, that's a cactus. I almost attacked the cactus thinking it was the rogue. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, Calico is not going to forgive this. He cannot believe such cruelty has happened to poor Sissy, who has just been trying to be good and like help out the tribe and do what she can to dig things up. What can she do actually? Okay, she can do some fishing and she can actually attack things. So I might have her kind of move up that way. So we've got her child now, and then we've got Aito, who's hanging out here. Let's see. And then we're chasing away this rogue, and Takel, we'll send Takel down here. So we're going to move little Cora over, scooch her over. We're going to have Rock Duke. Is Rock Duke supposed to be Cora's mate? No. Cora, I know Cora immediately had somebody I was like, they're gonna be mates because she matched someone, but I need to start putting them together or else I'm gonna be totally lost. Wait, was it Cora? Yeah, it was Dusha actually. Cora and Dusha can have a child just fine, so I might keep them together. It doesn't really matter as long as we have babies. They're not being particularly loyal to their mates right now because there's just something about those spotted Dalmatians that make them want to have tons of babies. But let's go ahead and we'll have Lozira jump over to Kel. We'll jump down here to attend to Fessa. This is going to be Fessa's final child, which makes me very sad. It's the end of an era. Totally the end of an era. And I'm going to have Takel. He can attack that cactus, but I don't want him to because he's pretty cool. Takel might go down and, like, since his mate is about to pass away, we can let him attack and try to defend his family. And we don't really have... Yeah, the only female of our Dalmatians who's oldest is Zenta, so we'll wait on Zenta. All right, and Lazira and Tusk can work on having another child, another happy, healthy baby to add to this little nestling collection that we've got going on down here. And Sissy, I invited her into the tribe, meaning for her to protect the children, but also to be able to bring in some resources. So it looks like the best she could do is probably try to look for some fish along here. So we'll send her up there to look for fish. Let's see. And then Rock Duke Nuke. I could have sworn I had a mate picked out for him. A and B immunity. So who could your mate be? F and A. Then we've got B and A. Rock Duke Nuke. Until further notice, you're going to come down here and be assigned to a berry bush where he can help bring in some resources, if nothing else. So, all right, and let's jump up here. We did have the passing away of Ame, which is a very, very solemn occasion. And we're going to have little Zen jump down here to help out with gathering up all of these nuts under the family tree. We're going to go ahead. Oh, Duke here, Dune doesn't have as long to live as I thought, so we're gonna have him jump up here, and he and Lucira are gonna have another child. There we go. All right, so we're starting to get a move on. 1 Dalmatian, technically. Like, I'll count them beige, maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. All right. So now we just need to start assigning all the members of the family who aren't immediately going to be useful for breeding to gathering up tons of food, because we're going to need a lot of it if we're going to keep our tribe alive. And let's see what this last little flurry of babies is going to be, because we have a lot of them coming on in, and say goodbye to our amazing Fessa, from whom all of our Dalmatians were like the proper Dalmatian line, I should say, were begun from. So, all right. Rest in peace, Fessa. Oh, and she had another rocky spotted child. Oh, all right. So little Nuke here is her very last child left behind. We are going to be naming him Niho. So let's go ahead and rename him. There we go. It's very tricky to see their names from over here. And then we've got right over here, so close but not quite there. Absolutely beautiful though. I'm happy to have her join our family. This is going to be little, let's go with, ooh, this name means sent by Tata, so I'm going to save that for another one. Let's go with Kokido, which is sent by Mies. Kokido, do you get it? Kokido, Kokido, and our wonderful nest tree tribe with their cookie themed creatures that we had way back when with Mies who joined the tribe. I love it. All right, so Kukido. I love that name so much. In fact, I'm gonna undelete that name. Normally I delete names off the list. I'm gonna keep that name forever because that's just so cool. All right, so now we have little Kukido, and that's just so awesome. She's gonna help us with collecting stuff for the tribe. I love the shoulders on Anisi here. That's just awesome. And did we have any other babies? Oh, another Dalmatian! Yes, another spotty female Dalmatian. And we are going to name this lovely lady, let's see, Mint. Yeah, that's a nice name. We're just gonna go ahead and straight up name her Mint. There we go. So now we are up to 1, 2. Let's do the official count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dalmatians. And that's fantastic. And it just occurred to me, guys, some of them are gonna die of old age. I just realized that. How ridiculous is that? I just literally realized some of our Dalmatians will die of old age. So we actually need to make sure having 6 or 7 Dalmatians now does not mean we win the challenge when we get more. I can't believe I just realized that. Okay, that makes it even more important to make sure that in the future, mostly what we're breeding are the actual proper Dalmatian line, or else we're just never going to be able to catch our breath and be able to get the 101 Dalmatians and enough food going. So all right, we're really starting to spread out, and I am beginning to feel the truth of the challenge now that it, ding, occurs to me. We're going to need 101 at once, and that's going to be a whole different ball game. So, all right, guys, we will continue to adventure with this tribe, and we'll continue to see where we're going. And I am really realizing the faster we spread across the island and the sooner we assign creatures to staying and living in little populations that are pretty stable under every single tree and next to every single berry bush, the better. So we'll start working on assigning some of our extras to good tribe spots, and we'll start breeding up more babies next time. And I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.